Well, I suppose the treatment of melanoma, which has been such an appalling condition, and still is if you don't have it treated, but once it's been missed in the early stages, and a steadily growing mole that gets darker and changes shape and perhaps reaches the eraser end of a pencil in size, needs to be removed, but a lot of people wouldn't be bothered about it if they didn't know about that, because it doesn't cause any other trouble. Once it's got past that level, it starts spreading elsewhere and affecting internal organs, and that's what kills people. But now treatments that one's been around for a little while now, vemurafenib, for example, which turns it off completely, but it doesn't have a permanent effect. But there are a whole lot more of these monoclonal antibody treatments being developed that attack the immune system or the response in different ways, and it's hoped that eventually we'll get a sufficient cocktail of drugs that once the melanoma wants to escape, it gets hit by the next drug, etc., etc. And that's something that, say, 3 to 5 years ago, that was not even remotely possible to do, but now there are remarkable remissions from using these treatments, although at the moment there's still a relapse in due course. Well, most of the new treatments of this sort do seem to be very expensive, and yes, so there's a large cost involved, and the NHS has got a lot of problems with cost, and so yes, so I think that there are restrictions on who can have what drug, and decisions that have to be made which are difficult to take, but at least the drugs are out there and developing rapidly, and some of the pharmaceutical companies that are supporting this exhibition, this conference, are going to be presenting very interesting work along these lines.